damp itch a lot. So I've got the inside painted with a top coat. Still haven't finished off the top of the deck yet, because I might have to put some rowing oarlocks in here or something, so plus it can get grubby, so I'll just leave that to the end. Today we're going to go inside and see what joints are separated on the inside and prep them for glassing. Here we are in the V-berth, and what we're looking at is these bits of the V-berth here where they join to the main hull. The fiberglassing is cracked along there, probably up to about here, so I reckon I'll just prep that whole section and redo that. The other side looks alright, but I might sand that and put some more on anyway. And we've basically got the same in these sections along here. My guess is that most of that flex is caused by when it's on the trailer bouncing around, and that's what happens over 30 years. We've just got to get in there and fix it up, and then it'll be done. Now the centerboard casing on this side here, we had water coming in here. We've fixed that from the outside, but I'll put some glassing in along here as well. I think water level goes up to about this height. Noise and dust, that's what today's going to be all about. It's going to be a hot one as well. That's why I'm getting started a bit early. It's only about 7 o'clock in the morning at the moment. I just took this little piece of glass out and I can see what the issue is there. And this board was cut, it was a little bit short, and they just used the fiberglass tape to join it. No filleting or anything like that, and that's why there's been so much flex, and that's why it's come to bits. Got these very long berths down here, but as you can see the timber's got separation. And looking up here, I can see where he's put a bit of, or somebody's put a bit of glass on here, but not very well. So we'll have to redo this whole line here. There's glass on this port side in strips like there was on the starboard, so these ones are still holding fine, so what I might do is just sand that and redo that. Most of this stuff is just because of poor preparation before the last paint job was done, so I'm not that fussed on that. We've got the fillets glued in there on both sides in the quarter berths and weighted down with all the weight that I've got around here. And so now I've got to leave that alone. I had a little bit left over, so on the quarter berth there I'll put a bit of a joiner in there, so when I make the next lot it'll be a bit more stable, but I'll just pump lots of stuff in there. But we're getting there, that's the main thing. Because we're sitting on the tyres here and everything can flex a little bit, I'll get off the boat now and leave it for at least 2 or 3 hours, let the stuff go off and harden up, and then I may or may not finish this quarter berth off this afternoon. So anyway, time for a cup of tea, time for lunch, time for sitting down and doing bugger all out of the heat. Well, the quarter berths are gone off, so today we will be finishing the V berth down there. Probably put a little bit more round up here. This section here doesn't need a fillet, just needs taping, so I may do that today or do that when I tape the rest of it. And I may have a look around just to make sure there isn't any more that needs doing. It got to 32 degrees yesterday, which is pretty good for getting the epoxy to do its thing. And I think today's going to be a little bit warmer. So it's about 7 o'clock in the morning at the moment. And I want to get this done before the temperature starts getting up. I think it's about 22 degrees at the moment, so ideal for epoxy. Closer and closer, just about done. Well, it looks like we've got some rain coming up for the next week, so that's going to restrict what I'm doing. And now we're ready in case the rain comes in a bit earlier. Had to put the big tarp over the small one just because big one's bigger, but the big one's got some holes in it, so I still need the small tarp. But anyway, that's what life's like, isn't it? I've found a few drips here, so I don't think we'll be doing any painting, but I should still be able to sand up this, but I probably won't risk glassing on the other side again, so I might leave that till another fine day.